Alright, Gary and Carolyn, I'm standing out in front. That's Bay Printing over there. We've got the front of the home. And then, like I said, this is the place that apparently Perla's uses to, which is that place right there with the hood on top of it, or the vent. They cook food and sell Filipino food. And then there's China Harbor on the opposite corner down there. A place for lease that was a dog groomers. This is the apartments. I have not been able to tell whether or not they are senior housing or not. I can still try to check into it, but very clean and tidy. That is for sure. So I will still try. That's on Fidelgo. I'll still try to figure that out. This will give you, as long as I'm over here, kind of a perspective of the side of the property. Completely fenced in the back. And I did see a new sign over on the corner here. This big vacant piece that's for sale says commercial, and they're trying to market like office buildings and that. And so in Bay Printing there's a little hair salon too. I think it's called the Hair Garden up in that very lower front right corner there, as we're looking at it from this direction. So this is the place. It's all vinyl siding, all vinyl windows have been replaced, and all metal roofing. This is wood floors. I don't know if this is a fir or exactly what it is. It does go to a laminate floor in the dining area. That chandelier is the tenants. They put it up because they thought they were going to buy the place, and it just didn't work out. The beams up here in the ceiling, I think, are just for looks. By looking at the brackets and the way they're hung, I think they were added later just to give it an architectural type of look. This is a wood stove insert, and looks like it's got a, well, I say wood stove, but that looks like a gas deal. So this, I'm not sure now if it was a gas log and then they put an insert in, because that looks like a wood burner to me. But it's one of the two. I think it is an insert for wood burning. I'll try and confirm that for you though with the tenants. There was a security system here, although I don't think it's working. I see some infrared up here, and I saw the box downstairs. The return air vent in the floor. Then again, it's one bedroom, so it's got all the old hardware and doors. This is back to the original flooring, which probably is in here in the dining room. Maybe it just was chewed up and they thought it was easier to put the laminate on over the top. I'm not sure. There is a walk-in closet though, which isn't really organized other than just some of their basic, well, I guess it is. There is drawers, and this side looks like it was just kind of piecemeal shelving in that, but this side actually looks like it was some type of a closet organizer that was put in. It's got a skylight and a light. So coming into the kitchen, pretty good sized kitchen, laminate countertop, gas stove. They bought this, but they said they're going to leave it. It's got a micro hood, dishwasher. The faucet sprayer has got a leak, so they leave it in the sink, and I guess then it doesn't leak. And it looks like, yeah, that is a vinyl window. Okay. This refrigerator is theirs. There's one downstairs that's going to go back here, and it would probably go where this butcher block is instead of hanging out like this one does. And there is some, what I think is previous water damage here in the wall. It's just kind of confined to this one area. You can see there's a little bit of a gap there. They said they have not had any issues since they've been living here, though. They've been here over a year, and they haven't had any water, or it hasn't changed at all. So it's something previous, but I'm not sure what. So this is all vinyl flooring, and then this is just kind of another area she uses at her sewing area. Somebody could make it a den, so you can have a 1-bedroom with a den. They've got a lot of stuff, and like I said, this refrigerator is kind of sitting here, just kind of hanging out on the outside of the wall. It doesn't really belong there. And then they even still got room for a little dinette. And then the deck off the back of the French doors, and it's got glass rails. Could use a new paint job on the top of it, but the deck flooring seems to be really good. Got a big heavy-duty light out here, and then you can see the kind of little barbecue area, which is nice, and this beautiful big tree, although it is a little bit messy. And then that's the garage, oversized 1-car garage with French doors on the side, and it's got some skylights in it. So there's no way off this deck. You can come out here, but you can't leave, and you have to come back into the house to do that. And so coming back through the home, oh, I think I skipped the bathroom. We just had this flooring put down. It's a vinyl type of a It's a laminate, but I think it's like a rubberized laminate, if I remember right. And it's got a toilet and the skylight up here. And this is the back side of that area where there was a little bit of what looked like water damage. So if I had to guess, I would think that maybe the skylight leaked back in the day before the new roof and that was put on. I'm sure it had all new skylights put on. Very little vanity here. So it's got the 3/4 bath. The plan of these folks was to move or to add another vanity over here, which would make a lot of sense. And with it being unfinished underneath, you'd have full access, so that's nice. And then this is just a little added on porch. And kind of deck area. And you can see the driveway coming down and leading to the garage. And there's the gas meter. So I'll take you over. So there's our deck that we looked at. And then there's a little deck system here with steps going down to the little barbecue area. And then into the garage, and you can see them everywhere. They're very full. They had a much bigger house. There's our skylights up there, but it's got a little workbench area, and so pretty good space. And you know, this roof, that OSB, I can't remember. I thought I looked at it and saw a date of like 91 or something stamped on it. Looking right now, yeah, I'm not seeing, but this looks fairly new because the walls have the same OSB on it. So that's the underneath of the house. And I'll take you over here first. There's a little room. One of the grandsons actually stays there. You can get out this way. This was that side of the house that I first shot, and a way out. And then he has just like a little room in here, and it's got his dresser and a little TV area, and he's got a little oil type heater, and it's his little crash pad, I guess. Coming back underneath the house, so the laundry's down here, and that's the fridge that was in the house, that's going with the house. So there's your washer and dryer, which I believe, I can't remember if we confirmed, but I think that's the tenant. It's got a deep sink. So copper piping there. And there's a gas line coming through here. So that feeds the furnace, which is an Elite Series Lennox, and those white pipes usually mean high efficiency type furnace. They got a freezer stuck back in there as well. And this is the back side of that room where the grandson crashes. And you come through here, and you've got a gas hot water heater right there. And then just all of this is storage underneath, and you can see they're storing. Little workbench over here. There's one electrical panel. There's another electrical. That's the security system that's not operating. I don't know if it could be brought back to life or not, but just to give you an idea, this panel's not used much. It's breakers. I don't know if I can get to this one or not for you, but I'm going to try. Okay, and it's breakers as well. And it looks like newer Romax actually. So, lot of great space down here, and I think it would be perfect to put your stuff in between here and that garage. It's all insulated, which is nice, and seems to be in real good shape. Part of the plenum and the heating for the different vents of the flooring. So, again, that's that room. Trying to think if there's anything else that I want to make sure you know about, but I think it's they do have a drain in the floor here, but I think that's just if there was an overflow with the washing machine and that. I've never seen any water in here. That building there is one of those cottages, which I think there's 5 of them that goes down all along the back, starting from out in the corner coming down. And I believe this is the last one of the 5. And then that YMCA that I think can become a church is through those trees, and there's a big parking lot back there. So that is it. I'm going to take you out this way and kind of again show you the driveway coming down into here. There's that little porch that was added on. It's just it's not on a foundation. It's just on pillars. You can see it's kind of like was part of the deck, and they enclosed it. But it works, and it's been there now since the roof and everything was done. Coming back out. That was the gated deal and into that porch there. In the front yard. And again, that's that commercial piece that's undeveloped over there. It's bank owned. And there we are. Okay.